Please be seated. Isn't she gorgeous, folks? My wife, Lauren, right down there on the end. But I'm kidding. You guys both look elegant. I mean, beautiful. Just absolutely beautiful. I thought Angie and I would be nervous standing up here today, and I remember the age-old adage, you just picture everybody in their underwear. And seeing my mom in the front row, I realized she's been preparing us for this our entire life. If you knew our family history, that joke would make more sense. Thank you all for being here today to celebrate this momentous occasion where someone gets to speak and Barry cannot talk. But seriously, I would like to thank Mr. and Mrs. Patrick and my parents for making this day possible, creating these two lovely people. For those of you who don't know me, I am Reverend Heckman, Agnes's older brother. Yeah, I had to. You couldn't get away from it. When Angie approached me about being the officiant, I thought she was kidding. I mean, me of all people, being up here in front of all of you, just didn't make sense to me. And after a few jokes back and forth with her, it became apparent that she was in fact serious, and this was not a joke of a request. And immediately I asked myself, like I said, why me? I mean, doesn't she know someone better? Does Barry know that she's asking me? Do they know how unhappy my wife is? Maybe they know me and my wife's communication has never been better. But, so I asked her why she picked me, and she said, because you have the best loving relationship of anybody that I know. And her and Barry love us both deeply. And I looked at her, stunned and shocked, and said that me and Lauren are getting a divorce. Obviously, I'm kidding. Yeah. I don't remember if those were the exact words that she had used, but we paraphrase here, and this is my first time, so we're just going to roll with it. It's odd for me standing up here today and seeing my baby sister, who refused to wear clothes as a child and would cry whenever she lost her blanket. And of course, that could still be happening today, but I don't live with them, so I don't know. When I first met Barry, immediately I thought that this was one handsome fellow, and that I would not be able to take this guy in a fight. But little did he know that my sister throws haymakers, so I didn't have to worry about that. Where am I at? Yeah, sorry, I'm talking a lot. My only hope to prove my manhood against Barry was intellectually. So I decided to run a Dungeons & Dragons game for Barry and his friends, which, if those of you who don't know, this is a game that is played solely with your imagination. Barry has a really good imagination. After which I thought that this guy is perfect for my sister. Yeah, it was true. That's what I knew. Sorry, trying to remember my place. There we go. To me, relationships don't often make sense, but if people pay attention enough, you can see where the love is. And I remembered back to that D&D game and how Angie drove Barry to my mom's house and sat in a room with her alone for 6 hours. That's commitment. And happily drove him home when he was inebriated. I mean, that's love. So there you go. Seeing them at get-togethers, playing games with them, you notice the little things that make great relationships. The joking back and forth, the competitive nature they both have with each other, the hilarious insults, the loyalty, and the smiles they exchange to one another when they think nobody's looking. I never looked at my relationship as one that would someone aspire to have. And to me and my wife just fit together, and I can't even explain how I got so lucky. It's interesting how my sister's admiration of my relationship truly gave me the vision to see the love in hers. And that's what they do. They both just fit together. Okay. Kiss Album 7, Track 3 says, "I was made for loving you, baby. You were made for loving me. I cannot get enough of you, baby. Can you get enough of me?" And I feel this is the challenge that these two continually propose to each other, constantly showcasing their personalities with the tone of, "Do you think you can put up with this?" I may be just a simple country officiant, but my grandmother Mimi said it best when she said that these two people love each other a bushel and a peck. A bushel and a peck and a hug around the neck. I hope you're happy. You're welcome. Thank you. I take tips. Finally, and honestly, I am proud to be the one to stand here before both of them and officiate the union. But more, I am honored to accept this man into my family. Thank you. We're not done yet. There's actually more stuff. Now, the bride and groom will have to roll initiative to see who rolls their vows first. And what that means is they basically come down to a dice roll. Barry, you're going to roll it. Here's your dice. It's 20-sided. And Angie, here's yours, a 30-sided dice. Go ahead and roll, sir. Barry rolled a 3.
Is this higher number wins?
Yeah, higher number wins. Angie rolled a 20. So you get to read yours first. Yeah, Barry lost.